Hello guys, welcome back with another video, and today I'm gonna do a kind of nostalgia trip for you guys. I'm here to show you a 2000s horror collection, which I have. Some of them are Blu-rays, but mostly it's on DVD, and you're gonna see why I do have a nostalgia for 2000s horror movies, because I remember during that time there was a lot of the unrated, never be seen on theaters, or never seen in theaters, so go watch it. So I kind of miss that kind of era. um the most iconic ones are, like the remakes that came out from the classic horror movies. There was even the Saw movies, the Hostel movies, then a few like beginner franchise at the end of the late 2000s, because there was even Paranormal Activity. And so then you realize that those sequels came out in the 2010s. And if I can remember, there was another one that was from 2000s. But yeah, mostly it's like um original movies, or kind of like that. So let me show you. Okay, so this is my whole 2000, and I think I have either more over there and then the AVP. But I will only show the AVP, the disc one, the only one I have, which I'm gonna get more. So let's start with the Blu-rays, because I want to get over with the Blu-rays before we go to the DVDs. So first off is 2007 Trick or Treat. What a fantastic film! And I think this is one is like Happy Halloween, guys, since it is now the beginning year of October. So yeah, so we got Trick or Treat. Fantastic cover art. I do like the artwork here. And here's the spine. I know for a fact in the 2000s there was the one with the face of Jack. I think that's his name. It's the spine and the back. So I think I forgot where it was, but yeah, here it goes. This is just a regular Blu-ray. I think the Warner Brothers version. Yeah, yeah. I think this is the poster or the DVD artwork as well. If not, I might be mistaken. So yeah, there goes that. Now we have Silent Hill, the Blu-ray one. I got the DVD, so I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, I do like the cover art. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And now here's the disc one and disc two. And then the poster right here. Right there. So yeah. So there's that. And then there's the Dog Soldiers, another 2000s horror film. Fantastic film. Now the thing is, this is the same guy, the same director of The Descent, which I'm gonna show you. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And I think Doomsday. I have to double check Doomsday. That's one film that I need to get. But yeah, I do miss this era of creativity, that we still had the hardcore after 9/11 happened. So yeah, these kind of reflect that era, and there was a lot of fear. A lot of these characters were not likable. They were just a bunch of assholes. So yeah, there's a Dog Soldiers right there. Cool cover art. Here's a spine. It's a classic film for sure. I do love it. I might watch it. But yeah, I do like the spine in the back. And now here's the DVD and Blu-ray. So there's the Blu-ray here and the DVD. Yeah, pretty cool. And then here's the artwork. And I'm guessing that's the same one that they used for the DVD. Because I can't remember if I did saw that cover art in my nearby rental place. But yeah. Now here's the Leprechaun movies. Now here's the thing. I'm going to only mention two of them. So here we go. Here's the Leprechaun 7 movie collection. But what I'm going to mention is these two right here. Leprechaun in the Hood and Back to the Hood. Came out in the same era. And there was the direct-to-video. So yeah. There it goes. And the pretty cool like cover art. Just show his face. He's the one that made it. So thing is right here. There it goes. There's the name. This is the disc. Yeah. I might get the DVD version just to get away with it. Just have it on DVD like that. Now we have Paranormal Activity, the first one, not the sequels. The first one. This is clearly 2000s horror, and here it goes. I'm gonna make a part 1, part 2. So here you go. There's the poster of it. There. So here's the spine. This is the 3-film collection. So yeah, here's the back. And here it goes. This is the first one right here. Plain and simple. Definitely gonna upgrade this one. Get the DVD and then the Blu-ray separate. So yeah, there goes that. And here's another George A. Romero. Survival of the Dead. Now, it's a bad movie for sure, but it's slightly better than Diary of the Dead. I only got this because I saw it in, I think, Dollar Tree, I think it was it. And I decided to grab it. So here's the spine. Here's the back. Yeah, definitely worth for the dollar bargain. But yeah, here's the artwork. Pretty cool. Now, the sad thing, I gotta mention this film that came out in the same era. Jeepers Creepers. I really don't want to. Here's my face. I just don't. I'm conflicted with this. As a kid, this movie scared me, and I think I liked it, but just realized that the director was, that the monsters clearly a reflection of the director. That's his art, and it reflects the. You know how people say do not compare the film with the art with the artist, but sadly you can't do that with this one. So I'm gonna get this quick. I'm gonna get the DVDs because I do like the cover of the DVDs, but this one, here goes. Here's the movie. Yeah, so here's the spine and the back. So yeah, the thing is, I cannot take away the artist to the film. Like I can't. Seriously, it's so conflicting to me. And here's the Blu-ray. Yeah. Okay, let's get over with it because I just don't like that director. Now, another director I do enjoy is that another director I like more than that guy is Rob Zombie. I like this cover art. I think if I can remember, I got it on Amazon, or if not on Target. Now, I saw this DVD version, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna wait for the Blu-ray because it has a digital. So yeah, there's only these two I'm talking about. 2000s. Rob Zombie came in that era, brought back the grindhouse feeling of horror. There's Rob Zombie's trilogy. Yeah, the Firefly trilogy. Now here's the Blu-ray cover art, and here's the other one, Blu-ray. This one is pretty nice, but just 2000. So yeah, these two are pretty nice. I just don't like that has the Blu-ray, but yeah, pretty cool. Rob Zombie, and I heard that there's gonna be a steelbook of The Devil's Rejects. Did not got the House of Dancing Corpses, but yeah. Now you guys are gonna say that, yeah, but here's the Saw movie. This is all the 7 movie collection on Blu-ray. I only got this because it has a digital. Now, another box set I forgot to bring out is the one with the thick one that has the DVD and Blu-rays all stacked together. So it's over there. I might show it in my part 2 2000 horror movies, but yeah, there goes. This the cover art. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And here's the it's loose. Wait a second, let me just fix it right here. Okay, there we go. So there's Saw 1 and 2, Saw 3 and 4 and 5, and 6. Not 7 because I came out in 2010. But yeah, pretty cool. Now that's all the Blu-rays. Now let's go with the DVDs. So let's go with AVP. Now here's AVP. This is a pretty cool. I got this used. There was like this bargain sale. The guy that sell. There was like a person that sell used movies, and he has it on the shelf. So this is the AVP. Cool cover art. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Pretty cool. Now here's the DVD cover art, which is pretty cool. Here's the spine. Here's the back. So yeah, and then let's open it, and here we go. You got the DVD artwork. There's the disc. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, a lot of people say that why am I including this one? Well, the thing is, Alien, Predator are both action horror movies. Alien started as a horror movie, then it became an action. And the Predator is like a mixture between action and horror. So yeah. So I got the Jurassic Park. So I wanted to show you only the third one. It came out only on the 2001, the 2000s. So I know you guys are gonna say, "Oh, it's not horror," but this one clearly was a horror movie. I do like the cut, the glossy feel, the little look of it. So Jurassic Park is the cover art, very cool. Here's the spine. Here's the back. So yeah, and here's this artwork, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm only gonna say this is a horror adjacent. So. And you know what's so funny? I always thought adjacent meant like Jason, because of Jason Voorhees. So yeah, I think that was right. Why is it always difficult to put it back? Sorry. Okay, there we go. So Jurassic Park. Now this is a DVD that I got on Amazon, which I thought was gonna work, but look, nothing. So yeah, here's Saw 5, unrated collector's edition. I think this one went for sale on Walmart or something. And so yeah, here's the artwork, here's the spine, here's the back. Yeah. And then just remove the DVD. And it's very thick, this thing. Look, the case, yes, but the DVD is just, simple. Here's the back, here's the spine, and here's the front. And then because of the clear disc, you have the artwork with the water, which is pretty cool. So yeah, nothing too special with this, but yeah, do prefer this artwork. So there's that. And then we got the Saw DVD collection. This one has a different artwork. It has Billy the Puppet in front and center. Here's the spine, and here's the back. And here's the DVD. This one has the first Saw movie. The second disc has Saw 2 and 3. This one has Saw 4 and 5. And Saw 6. So I won't include the Jigsaw or the Final Chapter. That's not a 2000 horror film. That's the 2010s. So yeah. So we have that. And then we have the Queens of Scream collection. I got this on Sears before it closed down. So this is the Fine Movies. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Now, this one I only include, which is Sorority, I think. Yeah, Sorority, which came out in the 2000, the era of remakes. Yep, and then there's one here, Sorority Sister Slaughter. So yeah, those are the only two, because the rest, like the other three, this one is a 2010 one. The other two are the 80s, so yeah. So only the Sorority and Sorority Sister Slaughter. So yeah, this is by Echo Bridge. I think it went bankrupt or something. So yeah, here's the DVD. Pretty cool. Now I got the Stephen King collection. Now I'm only gonna include the ones that released in 2000. So which is, I think was the Dreamcatcher. Yeah, Dreamcatcher. And yeah, I think that's the only 2000 horror. So pretty cool. I do like the set. That is so cool. Good thing I grabbed it on Walmart when I had the chance. So yeah, I only got this because of it. But now I want to see Cat's Eye, Salem's Lot, The Shining I've seen. Not boring. It's great. It's just a slow burn movie. So yeah. Now let's open it up. And so we're going to go skip through all these discs. And then we're just going to go with the last film, which is Dreamcatcher right here. Widescreen, pretty cool. I do like the artwork. But yeah, this is the 2000s horror, Stephen King. So, Dreamcatcher. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. I will have to watch it, so pretty much it. And then I will do the last but not least the. Let me see. Oh, just give me a moment. I will show you actually two more movies. So the Sweeney Todd 2000s horror film. Now I liked it. Loved Johnny Depp's performance. The whole cast were great. The story is tragic but very musical heavy. But it was pretty cool. And I'm surprised what was his name? Tim Burton directed this because I never seen him did like a horror movie, but I think he did this one, so pretty cool. So I do like it. So here's the cover art. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Now I gotta buy this on 4K. I think it got released, so I think it's by Paramount. So yeah, it's, not good on that. So Sweeney Todd. Well, actually, I think it's Warner Brothers. Okay, so yeah, Warner Brothers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get it before it gets expired. But yeah, this is a 2000s horror film. Pretty cool, and I got released the same decade. So pretty cool. And then last but not least, the Mummy collection. Now I'm gonna include the Mummy Returns and the Mummy Tomb of the Raider, but this one doesn't have it. It only has the Scorpion King, which that's not a horror movie. That's more of an action adventure. So here's the Mummy and the Mummy Returns right here. So that's the only 2000s horror film. So pretty cool. I'm gonna get another box set because this one is kind of scratched. For some reason I got this on Walmart. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That's the last of my 2000 horror decade, part 1. I'll be back with another part 2 later on. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time on part 2.